university is meant to be a place where young people chase their dreams, build friendship, and prepare for the future. But in September 2024, one student's journey ended in a tragedy that shocked Nigeria. The victim was Abigail Damilola, a 100-level student at Federal University Lokoja. After she was reported missing, police launched an investigation that led to arrest of a fellow student, Jeremiah Paul, along with other suspects. According to police, the suspect later made statements describing how the crime allegedly happened. Those statements form part of ongoing criminal case and remain allegations that must ultimately be tested in court. This is the story of Abigail Damilola, the investigation that followed, and the question it raised about trust, online influence, and the safety of young people. Abigail Damilola had only recently begun her university journey. Like thousands of students across Nigeria, she arrived on the campus with hope of earning a degree and building a brighter future. But in early September 2024, her family suddenly lost contact with her. Calls went unanswered, and concern quickly turned into fear. When she failed to return home, her relative reported her missing, prompting the Kogi State Police Command to begin an urgent search. As investigators pieced together her last known movements, they discovered that she has recently been in contact with another student. That discovery will become the first major breakthrough in the investigation. Police said technical intelligence helped them trace communications connected to ransom demand sent to Abigail's family. Investigators alleged that after Abigail disappeared, the suspect contacted her relatives, demanding money while forcefully claiming she was still alive. According to police, this threat eventually led officers to a 21-year-old student, Jeremiah Paul. Following his arrest, investigators said he made statements describing his alleged role in the crime and later led officers to where Abigail's body was recovered. Police also arrested 3 additional suspects as they continue investigating whether anyone else had played a role in the events. The suspects' legal responsibility would ultimately be determined through the judicial process. Police later released details of statements they said Jeremiah made after his arrest.
I bought codeine and Sprite and mixed it up, so I gave it to her. When I get close to my house where I live, there was an uncompleted building, so we kneeled on the wall. We were just talking, so gradually she's feeling weak, gradually, so I took her to the uncompleted building, so I strangled her to death. I tied her hand, the clothes she wore, I used to tie her leg. I used cord and the rope there's a rope they used to use to dry clothes. I used to cover her neck. I tied her neck, and there's another rope I used to tie her hand. So I drag her to a bush close to where we live. So there I removed what my native doctor told me she removed: eyes, tongue, lungs, intestine, and some part of her ass.
The death of Abigail Damilola sent shockwaves across Nigeria. Many students expressed grief and fear, while many parents questioned whether university campuses are doing enough to protect students. The case also unites conversation about ritual-related crime, online scam, and the devastating consequence of greed. For Abigail's family, however, this public debate could never replace the daughter they lost. Their search for answer had ended in heartbreak. The death of Abigail Damilola is a painful reminder of how quickly trust can be abused and how devastating the consequences can be. As the legal process continues, the court, not the public opinion, will determine the guilt or innocence of those charged. If there is one lesson from this tragedy, it is that promise of quick wealth, whether made online or in person, can have devastating consequences. May Abigail Damilola's memory inspire greater vigilance, justice, and a renewed commitment to protecting young people. If you find this documentary informative, subscribe to East Boy True Crime News for factual, responsible reporting on major crime stories from Nigeria around the world.